So I basically got fired for being a responsible and trying father. Like, really, make it make sense. Let me just go ahead and break it down for you so you have some insight on really what was, what happened, because it doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so 8 months ago, I got my son. Me and baby mama spoke. She said, can you take him for a while? I said, okay, I took my son. It's my responsibility. He is my responsibility. So I take him in. I didn't have to worry about school because he was homeschooled. Okay. I just had to worry about getting him a babysitter. So I found a babysitter. Everything was good. Easy peasy. Then January came around and certain things went into effect. And he had to get put in public school. So now I had to go out there and figure out how to, get him to school in time for me to get to work, and then get him out of school and either get him to a daycare or after school, or if not, a babysitter. You see? And I had to do that all on my own. I had to figure that shit out all on my own. You know what I'm saying? But before any of that, of course, I came to my boss and I spoke to him and I told him and I explained to him, and me and him came into an agreement, okay, that no matter what, if it didn't work out, he would either let me know 2 weeks ahead of time, or I would let him know 2 weeks ahead of time that it wasn't going to work and I would find another job. Like, we had an agreement about it. There's no reason for, anything to go sideways. We have an agreement. We should have stuck to the agreement, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to fire me like that because I'm trying to figure it out and be responsible about it. Like, come on, that doesn't make no sense. It doesn't make no sense. I'm working on it. I'm trying to figure it out. And if you don't want that, if you're not cool with it, then just let me know ahead of time and be like, hey, Rolo, I think it's best that, you just find somewhere else to go. And that's it. We could keep it at that. But you just fired me like that. And here I am now, trying to still figure it out, but not figure it out in the way that I was. Now I'm trying to figure out my whole living situation, because now I don't have a job. Now I don't have any way to pay my rent. So now I am trying to figure out where I'm going to be staying here after the, rent's due here in the next 2 weeks, But it is what it is, right? It's life, right? Yeah, you just fucking figure it out. Nobody gives a fuck about your situation. Just figure it out, dude.